Alex, hard-fought 2-1 victory tonight over the Cardiff Fire guarantees first 4-point weekend of the season. How do you feel?
Yeah, great. I think obviously 4 points what we wanted this weekend. It was a big ask, double header first. Most teams have played games before us, but really happy with the road game tonight. I think 2-1 didn't really reflect the performance, but ultimately we're happy with the 2 points. So yeah.
Obviously, times in both last night and tonight didn't exactly look like a 4-point weekend was coming. People look obviously at the score, see 2-1 and think the team struggled tonight. What would you say about that?
No, I think we played really well. I just think we couldn't score. I think the second in particular, when I think we outshot them by about 10, maybe 12 or something like that. We just weren't clinical, and look, that's no disrespect to Cardiff. They played really well. There's a lot of new faces there and some young players on a two-way, and they were impressive. But that said, I think we controlled most of the game. We just weren't clinical. Our chances in their end, which were often, they just weren't put away. The goalie played well as well.
Honestly, you say about not being clinical enough. The back end, particularly, we were clinical tonight, obviously, having Matt Colclough off the start and a man of match performance from yourself, Alex. How do you think the weekend's gone so for you?
It's been tough. It's a wake up, but to be fair, this is what we need. We need to be playing this standard, and we need to be pushing ourselves. It's great to see the boys stepping out and getting 4 points.
Obviously, just for the both of you, obviously, the step up back into South 1 after a couple of years in South 2. A lot of talk's been about it's a lot quicker, you've got less time to make decisions. How do you guys look at the jump back up in
It's a bit difficult so far, we basically we've played Chelmsford, who we played all last year in the last 2 years, so that was as tense as it was last, but it was the same as last year, and we played Cardiff today, which had a similar lineup to last year, so I think that will probably tell a little bit later, first double-header of the weekend. I think that's going to be the big thing. I think playing 11, 12 double-headers is going to be the difference between what we've done the last 2 years, because realistically they were few and far between, right? So.
Correct, yeah.
And obviously looking ahead now, a week off again before another home game against old enemy in the Invicta Dynamos, a team that historically we've performed rather well against at home. What are you looking for from that next game?
Just need to be clinical, like Mazza says. We need to work on the basics in training. Make sure we implement the systems that we have to go over week on, week out.
I think we said in the room, if we do the little things right and we do good things and the good thing, good habits, the good things will come. The goals will come and results will come. And obviously we've done the good things. The first 2 games, we've got a couple of new guys in the lineup. And a couple of guys that are getting more opportunity. Elliot Lewis, Dan Shire tonight. And so it's all about getting these guys through and on the ice, which we have this weekend. So Invicta's going to be a good test. One of the teams that have come down, as it were, or stayed and we've come up. Whatever it is, but it's going to be a tough ask, but it's going to be a good game, and we're excited for it.
Alex, we'll let you go. See you next time.